This is a test recording of completing Polling Booth Manager's Return PB10 Form 2, reconciliation of HA ballot papers issued by Polling Booth Manager. The polling booth has initially been allocated 2,000 ballot papers. 4 and 5 are allocated 300 ballot papers in their first issue. There are 500 declaration votes issued to Kerry and 500 issued to Lee. During the course of the day, 4 is allocated another 200 ordinary vote ballot papers. 5 is issued with 100 ordinary vote ballot papers twice more during the day, totalling 200. At the close of the poll, 4 and 5 were allocated 500 ordinary vote ballot papers each. The declaration vote issuing tables of Kerry and Lee were only allocated the original 500 each. After closing of the polling booth manager then fills in the adjusted total to verify the number of ballot papers either received or transferred during the course of the day. In this example, there has been a transfer of 100 papers. To complete the ordinary voters section of this form, you must pick up the reconciliation sheets PB25 from 4 and 5. This sheet shows the number of spoiled, unused and ballot papers issued to voters at the issuing table. Transfer the figures from the PB5 onto Form 2 in the columns 2, 3 and 4. Pick up the reconciliation sheet PB30 from the declaration vote issuing officer. Again, this sheet shows the number of spoiled, unused and ballot papers issued to declaration voters at their table. Transfer the figures from the PB30 onto Form 2 in the declaration voters section, columns 2, 3 and 5. Once these columns have been filled in correctly, the polling booth manager records the number of ballot papers held in reserve by completing the section Ballot Papers Held in Reserve by Booth Manager. In this example, 100 ballot papers must be recorded in columns 1 and 3. The totals of each column are then added up. The result is written in the bottom of each column. As there were 2,100 ballot papers allocated at the beginning of the day, the total in column 1 must reflect that there are 2,100 ballot papers accounted for. Column 2 will confirm that there were 14 spoilt ballot papers. Column 3 will confirm that there were 1,002 unused ballot papers, 130 ordinary vote ballot papers and 772 declaration vote ballot papers. Column 4 will confirm that there are 860 ordinary votes issued. This figure will be transferred to A in Form 3. Column 5 will confirm that there were 224 declaration votes issued. The totals of columns 2, 3, 4 and 5 must equal the total of column 1.